Welcome to Lit with Ernest, the show where we cut through the noise and get straight to the heart of the matter, the written word. Today, we're diving into Albert Camus' iconic novel, The Stranger. This book has been a cornerstone of 20th century literature, and for good reason. It's a sparse, unflinching look at the human condition, one that strips away sentimentality and gets to the raw truth of our existence. The Stranger emerged in 1942 amidst the turmoil of World War II. Camus, a French-Algerian philosopher and writer, was deeply influenced by the absurdism movement, which emphasized the inherent meaninglessness of life. This context is crucial in understanding The Stranger's themes of alienation, moral ambiguity, and the search for meaning in a seemingly indifferent world. Camus was heavily influenced by the works of Friedrich Nietzsche, Arthur Schopenhauer, and Soren Kierkegaard, who all grappled with the concept of absurdity. The novel also relates to the existentialist movement, which emphasized individual freedom and choice. Authors like Jean-Paul Sartre and Martin Heidegger were key figures in this movement, and their ideas on human existence and morality are echoed in The Stranger. One of the most striking aspects of The Stranger is its use of language. Camus' prose is characterized by simplicity, clarity, and a lack of emotional sentimentality. This style reflects the novel's themes of absurdity and moral ambiguity, as well as the protagonist Marsal's detached and observant personality. For example, when Marsal shoots the Arab man on the beach, the event is described in a straightforward and unemotional manner. "I shook my head, because I was thinking about something else. And then, I fired." This passage illustrates Camus' ability to convey complex emotions and moral dilemmas through subtle, understated language. The Stranger has had a profound influence on literature and culture. Its themes of alienation, absurdity, and moral ambiguity have resonated with writers like Samuel Beckett, Martin Amis, and Don DeLillo, among many others. The novel's exploration of the human condition has also made it a touchstone for philosophers, psychologists, and sociologists. In terms of cultural impact, The Stranger has been adapted into numerous films, plays, and operas, cementing its status as a modern classic. One notable example of The Stranger's influence is in the work of Samuel Beckett, who was heavily influenced by Camus' absurdism. Beckett's novels, such as Waiting for Godot and Endgame, explore similar themes of existential crisis and the search for meaning in a seemingly meaningless world. Another example is the film The 400 Blows by François Truffaut, which explores themes of alienation and moral ambiguity in a young protagonist, echoing Marsal's character in The Stranger. In addition to its literary influence, The Stranger has also had a significant impact on philosophical and cultural debates. The novel's exploration of absurdity and moral ambiguity raises important questions about the nature of human existence, morality, and responsibility. For example, the philosopher Richard Kearney has argued that The Stranger represents a negative theology, a rejection of traditional notions of morality and meaning in favor of a more ambiguous and uncertain worldview. So why does The Stranger remain important to modern readers? For one, its exploration of the absurdity of life is more relevant than ever. We live in a world that's increasingly complex, chaotic, and uncertain. Camus's novel reminds us that, despite our best efforts to impose meaning on the world, there's always an element of randomness, of unpredictability that lies just beneath the surface. The Stranger also challenges us to confront our own mortality, to acknowledge the fact that our time on this earth is limited, and that we must make the most of it. Its unflinching exploration of the human condition, its use of sparse, direct language, and its themes of absurdity and moral ambiguity make it a work that's both haunting and thought-provoking. That's all for today's Lit with Ernest. Like this episode if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about books. Subscribe because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.